Hey guys, it's Nick with tech-Nic, and today we get to look at something pretty cool. A racing setup for a Nintendo Switch. Let's go. So this is the PXN V9 Racing setup. We're gonna have a steering wheel, gear shift, and pedals. This device will work with Windows, Xbox, PlayStation, a bunch of different models of that, and the Switch. And that's kind of what brought us to this device. We wanted to test it on the Switch. So one of the things it says here about this device is that it has 270 degree and 900 degree settings. So you can play this for truck games, truck simulation games, as well as games like Need for Speed or Forza Horizon or any of those. It also says that the pedals on the feet are pressure plated, and so it'll give resistance into the use of the pedals and feel like you're actually in a car. This is meant to be pretty high-end to get you a good simulation feel. And at $200, they're doing some things here. This is not your entry-level, $30 racing wheel, and so we're expecting the performance here to be pretty good. Now it's going to have mounting clamps and suction cups and ways that you can install this, but you'll see later in this video how we intend on doing that. So what we're about to do is open this, unbox it, let you see it.
Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Just look at it.
And then we're going to jump to the next set, to where we're going to put this to use. So let's stop talking and let's get this open. It does say that it has a 12-month standard warranty on this. If you're the kind of person that's buying this, that you're probably going to get a pretty decent amount of use in it. So as we pull this out, we've got the racing wheel, we've got some instructions, we've got some suction cups, we got a USB cable there, and we have the 6-speed shifter. Oh, these are mounting clamps. On with the unboxing. This is not super heavy, but I will say feels pretty durable. And it's got, we've got got like a full-on little foot plate here that kicks out. We can put some suction cups here, and you can get this to stay in place on if you have it on a floor. That's pretty cool. And then here, what we have, you can see we've got the manual shifter. We have some buttons here. I don't know, maybe for like nitro mode or something, and we can like do some nitrous. It's got this little dial on the back so that this can slide over like the edge of a desk, for example, and then tighten down. And that way you have your shifter, suction cups, USB cables. We've got a couple. Let's open up these clamps just to give you an idea for, I would assume, the steering wheel. Same thing, this should be for the steering wheel, and it'll be the same type of like little dial clamp that'll go up over a table surface. All of the components so far, I will say, are pretty beefy. And then now it's time for the most important part of this. So out of the back here, we do have, you can hook in a controller and headphones. We also have these over here that look like Ethernet ports, are the connective cables for the pedals and the shifter as well. And then this is USB. That's probably how it inputs into your system. So this is a standard way of mounting this, is with the suction cups. And then if you want, we can use those external clamps as well. I'm going to turn it around for this and try to do this kind of with you as we go. We have these nice little paddle shifters back here, so that while I'm driving, if I wanted to, I could be shifting up or down here while we go. Has this nice little rubberized grip around this plastic wheel. Again, we've got that pressurization happening. That is a great amount of resistance right there. We've got some menu buttons here, and it gives us like a standard controller on here for like menu selection or whatever, or if we're playing a game, hopefully, like Mario Kart, where I'm wanting to launch some turtle shells or drop some bananas, I'll be able to do that. First thing I want to say here is that this looks pretty good. It really does. And whatever you want to call that tech behind it, the pressure system that they have here on the pedals in this wheel feel absolutely great. That is literally feels like I'm pulling the wheels of the car left or right. Now the shifter, that's not bad. I mean, that's fine. The pressure to this and these pedals is pretty spot on. This is the piece I think that feels a little light. Now, am I complaining? No, not at all. Again, this equipment can be used for something much more intense. than Mario Kart, but that's where we're about to head next as we take this to a pet project of ours. Now, be gentle with the area that you're about to see. Don't judge us too harshly. This is a storage room that we have this project that we're working on right now. We're going to take this there for the next part of the video and test this out. So let's go check it out. We'll do like a little Mr. Rogers exit, okay? You know, the little trolley takes us over.
I'm going to edit you.
I want you to... Okay, so guys, we're up here in a spot, and it's going to be kind of hard to film this, but this is a racing sim that we've been working on. Now, these setups are meant to be tri-screens originally, but we're looking at upgrading all those to Odyssey, the G9 monitors, a big 49-inch curved monitor for all these racing sims that we are going to try to attempt to modify to a semi-enclosed capsule style that'll give us a racing sim and flight sims in this same setup. So we're not done. We're doing a lot of work. So what we've done is temporarily kind of thrown in this storage space a green screen up behind us, and we've rigged a 27 or something inch monitor here to test this equipment out on. So that's why you're seeing kind of the weird stuff. I just wanted to kind of show you, but these things are incredible, and we're super excited about a future project with these, but that's not what we're doing right now. Let's test this equipment. All right, so John, if you would hand me, I guess probably steering wheel first. This has suction cups on the bottom. So we're not gonna do the clamp, though long term, I think we would actually be using the large clamps. Those clamps snap into here and then would slide over this, and then we would twist them on. Gear shift, John? Now these sims have a gear shift thing here. And if we were doing flight sim, obviously we'd be looking at a yoke and some different equipment, but this should give you a pretty good idea of what this setup is capable of and why we're excited about this. And all I'm doing is twisting this dial and pulling this tight. You don't need to overdo this. This is plastic. I don't think you're gonna just shatter it, but there is no reason to over crank that. Just till it's solid and it'll hold that shifter. Let's set the pedals down here. With these little rubber grips that are here, it's probably gonna be enough to hold this. Okay, it's all hooked up?
Yes.
All right, fire this up and see what this looks like. All right, so all we've done essentially is plug the components together and plug this in to Mario Kart. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if just out of the box this will control this. It says push left and right to start. So we had to use the actual Nintendo Switch controllers to go into the settings. We went into Pro Wired Controller and turned that option on. For the Switch, the pedal shifters act as your left and right. So you got to go to the home screen of Mario Kart, hit your pedal shifters, that's what syncs the controller. And now we are able to actually move through the menus with the steering wheel. Let's see if I can, oh yeah, I can use the gas pedal as a selection. So it makes it feel a lot like an arcade. We're gonna do Grand Prix. We're gonna move down to 100cc. I'm normally Toad. All right, and sure, we're just gonna hit yes, yes. I'm gonna be quiet and we're gonna see what this looks like. Buckle up, boys and girls. Look at that power start, like an old pro, man. Oh, I can push the pedal and look behind me. That's kind of nice. So, I've yet to locate, we might have to actually do button mapping to assign the, let's
You're talking about how to shoot a turtle.
How to shoot my turtle shell. Whoa! Really wishing I could use this turtle shell. Got Waluigi in front of me. But ain't nobody scared. Waluigi was trying to get away from that madness. I've been inked. Happened to me in Panama City one time too. Oh, that was bogus. Did you see that?
No.
I'm about to be in first because I ain't scared.
Ricky Bobby.
Because if you ain't in first, you're in last. And we made that little turn. We're gonna go here one more time. I'm gonna get first, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! Now, only thing we didn't figure out was the action button for firing our special items, but I'm not so worried about that. That's just button mapping, and we'll do that in a little bit. Here's what I gotta say. Definitely for this application, this is a little bit of a texture on this metal. This needs to be clamped down. The suction cups are not getting it. Pedals are super responsive. Steering wheel is fantastic. I would be excited, John, to do another video in the future where we do some truck simulators or something with this and show what this looks like. I'd like to be able to actually use this, maybe race, do some Forza or something with this, but this will actually work for a Nintendo Switch setup. But guys, this was a very quick first look at this. I'm excited to keep using this. I think the quality of this item is very good. If you're taking care of this, you know, you're not stomping it, mashing it. In other words, don't play with this like a 5-year-old kid. I think that this would probably last you for quite a while. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you checking out the channel and swinging by and hanging out with us for a little bit today. I'm Nick with tech-Nic. I'll catch you next time.